Abi gene 2 saat olacak video. 2,5 saat yaparız bize. Veya 3 saat.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Amca gel senin güçlenip bakalım. Videoyu durduracağım. Oraya gittiğimizi açacağım. Devam.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Oha. Daha da mı gidiyoruz ya? Hemen gene durdurup gidiyoruz arkadaşlar. Amcama senin isteklerin bitmiyor ki. Arkadaşlar amcamız dedi ki gitmem bir şeyler mi içsek? Yola koyulmadan. Dilim kuruldu diyor.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stone here. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Küstü lan.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Aa. Joshua da burada.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go. Hey, you! Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Oğlum sizin kupkanızı ben öldürdüm. Amca.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take it! Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Ya ulan amca.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Ulan amca.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Hala bunların mevzusunu çözemedim ya. Bunlar ne yapıyor abi? Niye kaçıyorlar yani kardeşinden? Coşa neden yani?
Clive?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oğlum biz niye kaçıyoruz kardeşimiz? Kardeşimiz bizden niye kaçıyor?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the fang.
Hayda.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Sabırlarla konuş.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Şurada.
This emergency is they've shut.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bear. Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal. How many times do I have to tell you? It's
Gidelim
not
biriyle
a
yapalım.
toy.
Bekle, görev bizi neye yönlendirecek? Ha, oraya yönlendirecek. Bu olmadığı kesin de şu bence. Evet.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe. From old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense! What candle?
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Bu ne abi? Bunlar niye?
Do you
Hepsi
think
genel
we
evde.
can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
İlla temiz dövülmeye yaramıyor. İlla kendilerini de öldürmeye yer arıyorlar. Salın da işte. Takip ediyor musun?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Allah'ım oradan oraya koşturmaca. Bıktım la.
The most fragrant herbs and...
My carpet!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
Lan iddiaya gidip iddia mı yiyeceksin?
What do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Arkadaşlar hepsini yapayım. Devam edeceğim. Evet. Devam ettim arkadaşlar.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Bak ta nereye gidiyoruz
Perfect
şimdi.
place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Arkadaşlar burada gene duraklatacağım videoyu.
Why is the tavern shut?
Oraya gittiğimizde başlatacağım. Videoyu devam ettiriyoruz. Evet geldim arkadaşlar. Ufak bir yoğurt yedim.
I'll take it from here.
Amca sana güvenebilir miyim ya?
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them! Kill them both!
It's not over
yet, Uncle.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oğlum tek atıyor. Bin puanımız var. 1000 puan kasmışız gene.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Dayı yardım edeceğim mi artık bize? Mal mal yarın göğe verip duruyorsun. 2 saat ne yaptık arkadaşlar? Gidip onunla konuştuk. Bununla konuştuk. Bir daha onunla konuştuk. Gidip başkasıyla tekrar konuştuk.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
Komik mi lan?
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard. Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
İyi. İyi yana bakarsak.
Umia lostelan. Tu isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Paylaşımını dövüşeceğiz. Kanka o zaman video sonu yapalım. Gerçi ne gerek var ya. Bırak 3 saat olsun. Ya var nasıl olsun bilgisayarda.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet? Yes, they're quite soft. The juiciest meat.
To a silken softness.
Yine video durduracağım arkadaşlar.
Plates and pots! Just look at the detail. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road.
Dayı herkes çok atarlı.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Arkadaşlar gene video durduruyorum. Muhtemelen kupaya kapışacağız. Kupaya kapışma yarım saatlik bir süreç yani. 3 saat olur o
Drake's
video.
Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Come on, girl.
Videoyu
The
durdur.
gate.
Devam.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert, you'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vice-reine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. and I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew.
Daha dur
We have
şimdi boss
much to catch
savaşı
up
var.
on, you and I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
Şunun tipe bak ya. Bekle oğlum, daha buradayız. Bekle, bu video 3 saat olacak. Hadi uyu bakalım sen. Bak burada bir yan görev var ama yan görev yapmadan direkt hikayeyi uçuyorum abi. İyi geceler kardeşim benim. Ne oldu lan ellerine senin? Ne oldu, tutamıyor mu? Kudur köpek.
What have they stored? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Senin gücünü hem de elini kesti. Daha sayayım mı? Şimdi senin kelleni almaya geliyorum. Bekle sen. Ayı.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A mother crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did.
O da öldü.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
O ne lan?
Orcs.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
İçine.
Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They spotted us.
Bunlar güçlü mü? Hasar yemiyor.
Over here!
Yıldırım biraz düşün
So
versek
much
ya.
for the men of the rock. Dalmacia's finest.
Daha güçlü bir yıldırım neydi ya? Bir saniye. Dövüşe girmeden hemen yıldırıma vereceğim abi. Şunu alacağım. Kullanmıyoruz zaten de. Buradan hangisini kullanırız? Onu da kullanmıyoruz aga. Ama şunu verelim ya. Şu an güçlü.
Animals, you should never have left Ash.
O hasar gördün mü? 9.000 hasar verdi. Hayvani hasar veriyoruz abi. Bak oğlum yolu göstersen nasıl olur ya? Buradan geldik. Ha tek mi yani? Ha şura varmış lan. Gözümün de yeri görmüyorum ya. Uykum gelmiş galiba birazcık. Ama şu tane öldüreyim ya en azından. Şu Golden Fight'ı göstermek istiyorum abi. Yarım saat süren bir tane dövüş var. Ciddiliği yarım saat sürüyor bu arada. 3 saat, 3,5 saat de olabilir bu video yani. Eğer oraya gidersem. Bizden oraya gidecek bu.
Stairs. This must be the way out.
Nice try. This one.
Oha.
It's over.
Nasıl vurup şunu yok etti beni. 200 az ama ya bu bölüm bence. Tamam. Kapıdan gidiyoruz. Tamam, buradan gitmiyoruz.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the mother crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Ya bu kadar dövüşüyoruz mu, boss fight mı?
Let the trial begin.
What the hell? With me, Torgal.
Oha.
I needed that.
Ya ulan. Şöyle şeyler. Hasar. Ver XP. 30 oldu.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Did the orcs do this too?
Evet, 3 saat oldu bölüm. Hadi bakalım. Kaç GB olacak bilmiyorum. Önceden bunu yapıyorum.
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Get him!
Belki bir buçuk böyle olabilir. Bilmiyorum, bakacağım arkadaşlar.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima? No mistakes.
Over here!
Oğlum ben hiçbir şey görmüyorum, bir saniye. Bitmiyor. Of.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Ben niye atlayamıyordum mesela? Arkadaşlar hazır mısınız?
Just what I needed.
This one.
Better be the last of them.
Olmasın ya bence. Gidelim abi güzel gidelim boss'umuzu öldürelim. Video çekiyoruz ya. Olmadı bir saat öleceğiz yani. Ya da belki kaç çıkar ondan mı?
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Oğlum lan.
You get away from her.
Aha İfrit biz geldik. Hehehe.
Benedicta.
Aha.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Yarım saattir şeye geldim.
Not now.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Evet. Evet. Evet, yarım saatlik dövüş şeyine geldik arkadaşlar. arkadaşlar. Bizi K. Ve hala canım bitmedi.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Hayır, atıyorum lan. Ve kare.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Benim totomu. Ne oldu lan? Tabii ki arkadaşlar burada bitmeyecek. Bu yer yarım saatlik bir yer. Ben size söyleyeyim.
coming, Kuka!
Diliyorum. Bu ne olur? Ayıp değil mi lan? Kolunu ver bana. Oha. Tam bu kadar çabuk geçme olur mu? Of of of. Ne haber?
Your time is past, and this game is over.
İşte bu. Hala bitmedi.
Die, damn you! that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger. For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
Düzgün davran lan.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmecs suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that,
Bir saniye arkadaşlar, burada durduracağım.
What is the champion of the Empire? When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Hayda.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Ah!
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Ne olacak acaba ya?
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Kaydedebiliyor muyuz? Edebiliyoruz.
Welcome home, Sid.
Mutlu'ya konuşalım ondan sonra.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Çok merak ettim, çıkamıyorum bak.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Hadi anlat, ben videoyu kapatacağım. 3 saat 19 dakikalık bir videomuz var. Hadi hayırlı olsun.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang? only to make no attempt to claim the mother crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Evet, tam burada videoyu sonlandıracağım arkadaşlar. Artık yeter. Uyumam lazım çünkü. Geç oldu. Hangisi lan? Budur herhalde. Yeteneklerimize basabiliyor muyuz? Bunu kullanmıyoruz zaten de. Bunu kullanmıyoruz. Biz neyi kullanıyoruz abi? Bunu kullanıyoruz. O yüzden ona vereceğiz. Kalan 300'de kalacak. Bir daha kaydedelim. Hala açılmadı. Bizim açtığımız şey mi lan? Televizyonda dövüşmedik ki. Şurayı açamadık hala. Evet arkadaşlar, videonun burada sonuna geliyoruz. Videoyu izleyen herkese çok teşekkür ediyorum. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Zaten bunu ikiye böleceğim. Oh. Ben gidiyorum. Kendinize çok iyi bakın arkadaşlar. Amanısınız. Bay bay.